Hey y'all, it's me back with my last video. I ain't making no more videos today. Y'all like my flowers? How come every time I get on this camera always makes everything look crooked for some reason? Oh, cheap Samsung. Okay, everybody is so interested in the orishas. I want to talk about this. Why I kind of went rogue. Why I'm not in a house anymore. Now, when I first got into this religion, I met a priest of Obatala. And she had kind of like introduced me to everything. And so I wanted to get a reading. After I had found out about it, I got a reading. So I wanted to get a reading. So she was like, "Oh, you should get a reading from my godmother." So I was like, "Okay." I didn't know what the whole thing entailed, but I was willing to do it. So I went and had a reading by her godmother. And, things just progressed. So I ended up joining their house. And when I say joining their house, it's kind of like the same Christian thing where you join the church. But this is just everybody that practices Lukumi or Santeria, whatever you want to call it, y'all. Mine was Lukumi. So my godmother was a priestess of Oshun. So she washed me into the religion. That was how I got my Aleke. So, I did everything official. I just spit. I hope y'all didn't see that. I did everything, the right way. I got my Alekes. I went through the whole ceremony to get my Alekes. I don't have my own child. So after a while, I just started to see a lot of things that I didn't like. And I want to tell you guys this. I was not a vegan at that time, but I am a vegan now. If you have problems with animal sacrifices, this religion may not be the right one for you. I know there are some houses now that don't do sacrifices with animals, but I happen to belong to one that did, okay? And they did do animal sacrifices in the Bible and in Africa. So don't come at me with no, I don't want to hear it. I really don't. This is part of the religion. If you don't want to do it, then don't get in the religion or find you a house that's not doing that. I kind of had that was one of the things that I kind of had a problem with. And another thing is this religion is really expensive. Like, you think that Baptists and Kojic ministers be fleecing the flock. This religion is really expensive. Everything is expensive. Every ceremony is expensive. You gotta pay. And I had another problem with that. And if you got an ego, if your ego is kind of big, this religion probably ain't gonna be for you either. Because that getting down on the floor and saluting the priest and all that kind of stuff, oh, it took me a minute to get used to that because I'm just really, I, I had a problem with that. I got over that. That's part of you learning to control your ego and respecting your elders. But when I say you have to get on the floor to salute these people, you actually have to get on the floor. And if you have a problem with that, don't get in this religion. Because that's across the board. If the way that you salute a priest, a person that is higher than you got to get down on the floor. So if you have a problem, get on the floor. Don't get in this religion. If you have a problem with hierarchy, don't get in this religion because, where I was in the religion, I was like, way down on the totem pole because I was new. And so I had to be outside plucking chickens and all that. If you don't think you're going to be able to deal with that, don't get into religion. Now, the things that I did enjoy, I enjoyed the ceremonies. I enjoyed the music and the songs and the dancing and, that connection that you feel to your ancestors when you go to one of these ceremonies. I'm telling you, I feel like every black person in the world should go to at least one real ceremony so that you can feel the power behind those drums, the singing and the dancing. If it don't take you back to your roots, don't get into religion. But I'm telling you, that was enough right there to draw me into it. Where am I now? I'm rogue. I'm just out here doing my own, what I want to do. I still have respect for people that, you know, are in a house and have a traditional godmother and all of that kind of stuff. But right now, that's not for me. Like, I just want to do things the way that I want to do them. But at least I did start off correctly. The Orishas know who I am. I have been blessed by the Orishas twice. I have been washed in Lukumi, and I have received the hand of Ifa also. So I've been washed twice. The Orishas know who I am. So when I have on my lekes, they like, oh, there go my girl right there. And I feel good about that. Will I go on later on to receive more Orishas? Who knows? Like, I do want my warriors. I want to get my warriors. I really want Alegua. I really want Alegua so bad. I think that if I get my warriors, that probably would be it. And I think that ceremony is between $400 and $500, if I'm not mistaken. It is expensive. I mean, but normally the ceremonies, I hate that toilet. Normally the ceremonies are, like all day. They do the ceremony, do whatever they have to do, present you with your orishas, and you go home. So I'm really thinking about getting my Alegua. Because right now, the only thing that I have is my egg going pot. You guys saw my pot. So that's the only Orisha-esque thing that I own. So I don't know. I was thinking about starting my own little community. And the majority of people that follow me, I am older probably than the majority of y'all. So, you can look up to me. I don't want all y'all calling me mama. I ain't trying to be your mama now. Because that's going to make me feel old. Call me auntie. We going to work all that out. But I am thinking about starting a community. I don't know if I want to, make a private Facebook group or, how I want to do it. Because I have so many people that message me and ask me, can I talk to you on the phone? Can you message me back? Can you blah, 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 blah. Now, I don't mind doing that. But I don't want people to just, you just message me one time, take all this information that I'm giving you, and then you just run out in the universe with it. I would rather make, have a real relationship with people instead of just, you ask me a question, but I'll never see you again. You ask me a question, but I'll never see you again. So put in the comments, would you guys like to start a community? Do y'all care? Is anybody out there listening? Did my story make sense? If you have any questions, put them in there. Because I do want to do a Q&A. So if you have any questions, put them in the thing. If you if you want to remain anonymous, you can always send your questions to my email. And I thought I had gave my email to everyone. I'll put it in the um, description box. But I mean, this is a beautiful religion, but it's just something that you should research. Sit down and talk to people who have been in the religion. If you are fortunate enough to know a priest in your area, sit down and talk to them and ask them what it's like, what did they have to go through, and what did they go through before they became a priest. Because most people don't just jump into religion and become a priest the same day. It is a process. So ask people what they went through, or what they did, or what they doing, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm finna go. I gotta go, child. I got butterflies drying and all kind of stuff upstairs. I'm doing my art. So I'll talk to y'all later. If y'all have any questions, put them in the description, or you can email me. Bye. Okay, I'm gone. Bye.